Good morning. My name is Amy Godfrey, and I'm the Literacy Specialist for Jackson County Schools, and I'm here today at East Jackson Elementary with Ellie Baldwin, and she teaches 4th grade. So Ellie, tell us a little bit about what we're going to see in your reading classroom today.
Yeah, so today you're going to see a mini lesson. We do mini lessons every day in reading, always paired with a picture book. So I originally saw the idea of reading a picture book every day, and I loved it. And so we decided to pair it with our mini lessons, which is a great way for us to start our block off every day.
Excellent. All right, so take a look and check out Ellie's reading mini lesson.
So we're going to listen to a biography about Martin Luther King and his big words, what he had to say to us. This is the same text that our mentor sentence is going to come from today. Before we start, everybody turn to your reading resource. Put your finger on before reading and let me know, what are we going to do as readers today before we read? I'm going to wait till I have lots of hands because we all have it in front of us. Main idea, look at your reading resource. Before reading. Corey, what is one thing we're going to do as readers today before reading?
Look at the title.
Good, we're going to look at the title. So the title is Martin's Big Words. Remember, the main idea, to determine the main idea, one thing readers do before reading is they look at the title. Martin's Big Words. So it lets us know that this text is going to be about who? Martin Luther King. And Martin Luther King had something to say, right? What else are we going to do as readers, Valeria, before reading?
We're going to look at the pictures and other features.
Oh, we're going to look at the pictures and other features. What do we see as a huge feature on this cover? What do we see? What do we see? What is this? It's a picture of Martin Luther King. So that lets us know it's not just any Martin. It's Martin Luther King, right? So now we know that this text is mostly going to be about Martin Luther King. Okay? Put your finger on our second part, during reading. As we begin to read, what are we going to pay attention to as readers today to help us identify the main idea? Kaylee. Ooh, keywords and repeated words. So if I hear something over and over and over again, that's how an author lets us know that that is what?
What it's about.
What it's about. It's important, right? If an author says over and over and over again, Martin Luther King wanted peace. Martin Luther King wanted peace. Peace, peace, peace. Then what do we know about Martin Luther King? He wanted peace. Sometimes the main idea is shared. So if you hear a message or an idea that seems like it could be the main idea, could it? Sure, absolutely. All right, sit all the way up. Today we're going to watch. We're going to have the screen read aloud to you. I'll chime in every once in a while. During reading, you were listening for key words and repeated words. Okay, as you read, you need to have your strategy folders out as always. When you leave us today, when Miss Brown calls you, you need to take your reading resource folder with you because we've already talked about summarizing fiction text. Today, to add to our main idea, we're going to talk about summarizing nonfiction text and how those go together. Okay? We will meet back up and we will finish our main idea at the end.
Thank you so much for letting us take a peek into your Reader's Workshop reading mini lesson. So tell us why mini lessons? Why did you decide to do that this year with your students?
Okay, so like you just saw, this week we're focusing on main idea of informational text, and it's just a great way for us to spend time together as readers talking about the behaviors that we expect readers to do and we want them to do to become better readers. So mini lessons are just a great way to share a good text. Like I said, give exposure to all my students of the grade level standards because that might not necessarily be what they're working on in skill groups. And then we all get to share 15 minutes together practicing what readers do so that when they go independently, they've seen those skills through a guided practice model.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So what do you think makes this remarkable for your students? What is the impact of the mini lessons on your students?
Right. I think just the time that we spend together has really increased our classroom community from the get-go. They really look forward to the time together that we spend. Sharing these picture books are often about content that we enjoy, or it might be something that's relevant to what's happening in the world today. Like we have Martin Luther King Day coming up, so we did something with Martin Luther King Day. It's also a great way for me to tie in our mentor sentences for grammar so that they see that grammar in a context and why an author uses the parts of speech that they use in their writing. But then, just on top of that, I really think it helps them learn to love reading. It gives them the skills that they need to be independent readers, and also know that picture books are for them. Sometimes they think that when they're in 4th grade, picture books have no value. And I hope, if anything, we've totally changed that mindset, that they know that picture books have great value for us as readers, no matter how old we are. And it's just a great time we get to spend together.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your investment in creating lifelong readers in 4th grade.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. And we will see you on the next stop on our tour of remarkability around Jackson County Schools. Thanks. Have a great day.